Hello and welcome to this brief tutorial on what to do during self-isolation. So you're bored, sitting here wondering what to do during self-isolation. Number 1. Move your hands about like this. Yes, that's right. Clap them together. Do stupid things with them. Fun, isn't it? If you'd like more self-mutilation during your self-isolation, you could try hitting yourself, maybe something like a DVD on the head. And if that rat-a-tat-tatting on the top of your head does not slow the fear and nasty thoughts going around, you could make some annoying phone calls. Call your neighbor and ask about their car insurance. Call your neighbor and ask about what meat pie they're making, even if they're not. Call another neighbor and call them a great twat. Call an embassy of a non-existent nation. Call the Russian embassy and ask to speak to Soviet Ambassador Dobrinin. Call the embassy of Russia and ask to speak to President Gorbachev. If you're bored on the phone, turn on your television. If it is a new television, attempt to change the channel by turning the old dial. Finding the dial not there, press the buttons until something good comes on. If nothing good comes on, smash your television. If that doesn't work, roll around on the floor, making funny noises. Do this until you are bored with that. And then cook dinner. If you don't feel like cooking dinner, cook dinner anyway and eat grudgingly. Then crawl to your bed. If you can't sleep during your self-isolation, tell a boring story. Something like this. When I was a young man, I went to the shop and brought an onion. It was an interesting onion. It had several protuberances that onions don't usually have. I took it home and peeled it. I cut it. I then dropped it in a pot of water. But then I realized that I had no coal to light the fire. How would I cook my onion? I then went down to the docks and asked when the next coal ship was coming in. Are you feeling tired yet? You should be. There is 125 more chapters of this story to go, which should get you sleeping. Well, there you have it. Some things to do during self-isolation. If you would like to hear more tips on self-isolation, please subscribe. And if you do follow the advice in this video, all I can say is, dear, dear, dear. But seriously, be good to each other. Even if you are frightened and scared, we're all that way now.